Satnam, good morning. Welcome to class. I hope that you're all well. And we are continuing our theme of the glandular system this week. So today we are going to be doing something for the pituitary gland. And that is known as the master gland in the body. So what does that mean? It means that when our brain receives information from the nerves, in response to something which is happening either inside or outside the body, that data gets sent to a gland in the brain called the hypothalamus. And that in turn decides what needs to happen in the body and will send that information to the pituitary gland, which will then inform the other glands in the body which hormones to secrete in that moment. So what we want to do with all these exercises, with the pranayama, with the way that we move our body, is to keep those glands functioning so that they are vital and responsive in the moment that we need them to act. Especially important as we grow older, because naturally we start to produce less of certain hormones. And also the receptors that receive those chemical messengers in the body are also less dense and lose their sensitivity. So great that we're doing this kind of practice now, and also at a time when we're facing a lot of uncertainty and additional stress. So that glandular system is going to be working a little bit harder than normal, perhaps. Okay, so let's start. We'll just start by just adjusting our posture. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Just balancing our weight evenly on our left and right side. Pelvis is slightly forward, chest is open, shoulders are down, drawn back, and the chin is tucked slightly in and head pulled back. So we feel that tightness across the back of the neck. And then we'll just turn our attention to our breathing. Start to lengthen. So just using the navel point as you breathe, expanding as you inhale, and moving back towards the spine as you exhale. Breathing ourselves into this space together. And now raising your hands from your knees, pressing your palms together at the heart center. Let's tune in. So keeping your focus at your third eye point. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Another deep inhale. Full exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om. Gurudev. Nam. Om. Namo Gurudev. Namo. Om. Namo Gurudev. Namo. And inhale for the protection mantra. Adgare name, Jugadgare name, Satgare name, Sri Gurudev name. Adgare name, Jugadgare name, Satgare name, Sri Gurudev name. Adgare name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale. And exhale, just bring your hands down onto your knees. Bring your left hand in Gyan Mudra on your left knee and just bringing your right thumb up to your right nostril, closing your right nostril. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to inhale through the left nostril. And using your ring finger or your index finger, we're going to close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Then inhale right. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale through the right. And continuing at your own breath pace, but keeping the breath nice and long. And switching nostrils each time you exhale. Keeping your mind locked onto your breath. Making sure that your spine is still nice and straight. And after your next exhale, you're going to drop your right hand, sit up nice and tall, inhale deeply. And exhale. Breathing naturally for a moment, staying nice and still. Just tuning in with yourself. Sensations in your body, your mind, with your heart. And gently open your eyes. Stretch out our legs. Stretch our feet out. Bring your feet up to the ceiling. Pointing them forward. Rotating your ankles. And gently rolling your legs from side to side, really relaxing your ankles, tops, having a little bounce. Okay, just bringing your feet flat on the floor in front of you, pushing yourself up over onto your hands and knees. We'll do a little bit of cat-cow to begin. Inhale, opening up the chest, looking forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly is coming towards the mat, shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, round. Really enjoying that flex in the spine. Getting the maximum movement in your spine as you do this. And after your next exhale, you're going to inhale, belly towards the mat, shoulders back, up. Pause the position with the breath. Exhale, turn your toes. Push your hips up into triangle. Straightening out your knees, bringing your heels towards the ground. Taking a couple of breaths. Now gently walking your hands back towards your feet. And you can bend your knees here. Slowly rolling up. Head is last to come up and roll your shoulders open. And just do some shoulder rolls. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling down and back. And just widening your your feet to sort of hip width, mat width apart. Just do some triangles, so some windmills. So inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale as you reach forward with your right hand and bring it down towards your left foot. Inhale up. Exhale, reach forward with your left hand, bring it towards your right foot. And just continue mindfully through those same movements. Keeping your knees straight. If you need some extra stretch, you're going to look up at the hand that goes behind you. And you're not going to worry if your hand is not quite reaching the ground. It's no problem. Inhaling, arms out to the side, stretching. And exhale down and just pausing and breathing. And now we're just going to walk our feet back into the center. Keeping your feet about shoulder width apart. Just going to bring a slight micro bend into the knees. And we'll do a standing twist. So fingers at the front of your shoulders, thumbs at the back. And we're going to inhale as we twist to the left. Exhale as we twist to the right. And inhale to center. And exhale, just dropping your hands by your sides. Again, just pausing and breathing. And we're going to get started with our Kriya now. So just bring your feet flat on the ground in front of you. Just pushing yourself up. Coming up to standing. And we're just going to step forward with the right foot. And we're going to bend the knee. Change the position of the camera. Just grounding down through your right foot. Coming onto your hands and knees. And then you're going to place the top of your left foot behind you. Change the camera again so you can see that. So start by coming down onto your knee, then you're going to press up and you're going to bring your hands down in front of you, either flat or you can just come onto your fingertips. Now, if that's too much on your left foot, you can actually just turn your toes and have your foot like that. But the actual position is this. Then we're going to just raise our head, looking up, closing the eyes, making sure that your knee is not coming too forward. It's just in line with your heel. Head up. And in this position, we're going to do long, deep breathing. Closing your eyes, focusing at your third eye point. You start to feel a bit tired, you can just come down on your left knee, take a short break, and then when you're ready, just pushing up again with your left leg. Feel some stretch in your throat. Last few seconds. And now we're going to begin with breath of fire. If you're on your cycle, you're going to do long, deep breathing here. Using the energy of the navel point to sustain this position. Just another 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. And inhale. Hold the position and the breath. Exhale, bring your left knee down. You're going to come back onto your left knee. Release your right foot. Come down. Lower yourself down over your right thigh. You're going to bring your forehead to the ground. And you're going to relax in this position. If you need to use your hands to keep stable, you're going to do so. Otherwise, you're going to bring them back down by your feet. And relaxing here. Allowing your shoulders to relax down. Last few seconds. And inhale, just bring your hands up towards your head, push yourself up. Just going to come up onto your toes, push yourself up to stand. We'll just have a little kick out of our legs. And then we're going to go on to the other side. So you're going to step forward with your left foot, just grounding down. Going to come down and with your right knee and the top of your right foot just behind you. And then just placing both hands by your sides, the sides of your left foot. You're going to come up onto your right foot. Elongate your neck, looking up, and long, deep breathing in this position. Remembering you can turn your right toes if it's too much just to be on the top of your right foot. Keeping your eyes closed, focusing at your third eye point. Breathing long and deeply. Bring the mantra Sat Nam into your breath, inhaling to Sat, exhaling to Nam. Also remembering you can just lower that knee when you need to take a break, then push yourself back up. And now let's begin breath of fire or long deep breathing if you're on your cycle. Last few seconds, keep going, last 15 seconds. And inhale deeply. Exhale, just dropping your right knee. And then bringing your torso over your left knee, forehead to the ground. Either supporting yourself if you need to with your hands or bringing them back down by the sides of your body. And relax. Relaxing your shoulders. And just breathing long and deep. And inhale as you bring your hands back up towards your head, pushing yourself up. Coming onto both of your knees, turning your toes, and just very gently and slowly, so we don't get dizzy, just coming up, stand. And just taking a breath, kicking out your legs a little bit. And we're going to keep our feet about 2 foot apart here. So just grounding down through your feet. Just bringing your pelvis slightly forward. Going to inhale as we stretch up. And exhale as we fold forward. And we're just going to stay in this lovely forward bend. Just with long, deep breathing. And if you feel some pressure on the back of your legs, you can just bring a slight bend into your knees. And you can also just take hold of your elbows, which takes the pressure off this asana a little bit. Do your best to really relax here, to really let go. Really good for the circulation of blood into the brain. And also just for activating that parasympathetic nervous system, that part of our nervous system which helps us to relax and rest. Really get that sense of release with your exhale. And last 30 seconds.
And inhale. Exhale. Very slowly, as you inhale, start rolling up really very gently, stacking your vertebra one on top of the other.
And exhaling. Just staying still for a moment, just tuning in. As the blood sort of drains away a little bit from your head. Continuing to breathe. And just checking in with yourself physically, mentally, what's happening in your mind, happening in your body. We're now going to bring the tips of our fingers into the tops of the palms, and the back of the hands are flat, thumbs are at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring the arms out to about 30 degrees. So it's not this, it's lower than sort of halfway. Okay, you're going to just stretch out your chest. Close your eyes, focus on the third eye point. And just begin long, deep breathing. Allowing your belly to rise as you inhale. Gently move back towards your spine as you exhale. Just keeping the mind focused on your breath. If it drifts away, just notice and then gently guide it back towards the breath. On all of our mental energy available to us today in this moment. Keeping your gaze at your third eye point between your eyebrows. Gently vibrating Sat as you inhale and Nam as you exhale. Just another 25 seconds. Try to relax your shoulders. And now taking a deep inhale. Rising your arms up, meeting the fingertips above, thumb tips above the head, stretching out your fingers, stretching up, pausing the breath. And exhale your arms down gently by your sides. And just relax your breathing. Relax your shoulders and your face. Stay very still. And gently opening your eyes. We're going to come down onto our knees. Onto our hands and knees, sorry. Spreading your fingers wide apart. And we're going to, from this position, we're going to move up into triangle pose. Okay, so just turning your toes. And as you inhale, you're just going to gently push up your hips, keeping your sit bones are lifted up towards the ceiling. Gently start to guide your heels down towards the
the mat. Relax your head and neck and long, deep breathe in this position. It's going to rotate your shoulders so you bring your armpits towards each other. You're just broadening across your shoulders. And as much as possible, try and relax in this position. We're going to hold it for about 2 minutes. Already done over 30 seconds. And if you start to feel that you can't hold the posture, you're just going to come down onto your knees. Take a breather. And when you're ready, again, you're just going to push yourself back up. Last minute. Breathe with the navel point just to help sustain the position. Last few seconds. And taking a deep inhale. Exhale. And gently bring yourself down onto your knees. And then onto your tummy. Just having a relax, you can use your hands to make a pillow for your head, or you can have your hands, your arms by your sides. And just relax here. And turning onto the other side of your head. And now inhaling, bring your head to center and coming up onto your elbows. And exhale. So this next asana that we're going to be doing is in cobra pose. So we are going to bring our hands by the sides of our chest, and we're going to inhale up into cobra pose. And relax the buttocks, looking up, reaching the chest away from the feet or the heart, away from the toes. And long, deep breathe, keeping the elbows, the shoulders away from the ears. And long, deep breathe in this position. If that's too much, you're going to come down onto your elbows and just keep reaching your heart forward, looking up. Relaxing the buttocks. Don't want to put pressure on the lower spine, keeping the buttocks nice and relaxed. Just another 20 seconds here. Feel it too much in your lower back, you're going to come down onto your elbows. And now we're going to stay in this position and inhale as we turn our head to the left. Exhale as we turn it to the right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Keeping your buttocks relaxed, reaching your heart forward, shoulders away from the ears. Just a few seconds. And inhaling to center. And exhale. Bringing yourself down. And then pushing yourself up onto your hands and knees. Bringing your knees forward. And just extending down into baby pose. Just releasing that lower back. Relaxing for a moment. And just breathe naturally. And now bringing your hands back towards your head. Again, you're going to just push yourself up. And here you're going to just stay on your heels, but you're going to widen your knees. So if it's difficult to be on your knees, you're going to do the best you can with this in easy pose. So the asana is this. We're going to inhale as we come up and open our arms. And then exhale as we come down, bring our forehead to the ground. You're just going to inhale, and we're going to really enjoy that inhale and stretching up like we're a flower opening up into the early morning sunlight. Exhale, releasing down. Just moving gracefully and gently between those two positions. Really inhaling to the maximum and exhaling as completely as you can. Encouraging the flow of prana and oxygen into our blood. Continuing to move between those two positions. And just last minute. And making this your last one. Inhaling up. And exhale, bowing forward. Bring your forehead
forehead to the ground and just relaxing for a moment. And gently inhaling as you push yourself up. And we're going to stay on our knees. Again, you can do this in easy pose. So we're going to go into something called Yoga Mudra. So we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. And we're going to exhale as we come down, bringing our arms up behind us. And we're just going to stay in this position with long, deep breathing. So you just want to keep your arms raised as much as you can, but if that's only a small bit at the base of your spine, that's absolutely perfect. I'm going to just honor your body, honor your shoulders. I'm going to keep mine a little bit lower because I have a shoulder pain in my right shoulder. I'm going to do the same depending on how your body feels for you today. You're breathing nice and long and deep. Just another 20 seconds. And inhale. Exhale, just releasing your hands down, unclasping them, allowing your hands to fall by the sides of your feet, relaxing your shoulders. Keeping the breath nice and relaxed. And very gently draw your hands up towards your head, pushing yourself up. Coming off your heels. Stretching your legs out in front of you. And very, very gently guiding yourself down. Lie down on your back. And your feet just falling out towards the sides of your mat. The palms facing up to the ceiling. Arms by the side of your body. Relaxing your breath. Just allow yourself to enter into a deep state of relaxation. Just take a little scan of your body. See if you're holding any tension anywhere. You are consciously requesting that your body release that tension. I'm here with you. In a safe, secure place. Safe enough to let yourself completely relax. Be held in the space with each other. Just slowly starting to become aware of your breath again. Just deepening your breath, coming back to yourself. Slowly beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, gently stretching your arms up above you. Really stretching out each side. And then bringing your arms down to shoulder height. Away from your body, moving into the cat stretch. Bending your right knee and the toes under the left knee, and just bring your knee to your left side as you look over your right shoulder. Having a little bit of a twist. Straightening your right leg and doing the same with the left leg towards the right side. Look over your left shoulder. Coming onto your back, bringing both knees into your chest. Have a little rotation with your lower spine. Just to one side and then the other side. And rubbing the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. Generating some heat. And then placing your palms over your eyes. And then gently drawing your hands away from your face as you open your eyes to look at them. When you're ready, placing your hands at the back of your knees and just rocking yourself up 3 times to sitting. I'm going to finish with one of my, well, I think it's one of the simplest and easiest meditations to do, especially at the end of a day, just to close the day and get ready for sleep. This is the meditation to alleviate stress. So you're going to have the back of your hands on your knees in Gyan Mudra, thumb and forefinger together, sitting up nice and tall. Eyes are closed and focused at the third eye point. And then you're going to inhale in 8 parts. So just short breaks in your inhale, using the mantra again, Sa Ta Na Ma. So you inhale to 2 rounds of that. And then you just exhale in one go. So inhaling in 8 parts to Sa Ta Na Ma twice. And then exhaling in 1. And continuing at your own pace. So you take in a full breath. Hearing the words Sa Ta Na Ma as you mentally vibrate them. Finish your last round. Now to your next exhale, take a deep inhale. Bend the breath, pull the root lock. And exhale. Then deep inhale. Exhale. 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 Now just raise the arms above your head, have a shake. And exhale, bring your hands down into your knees. Staying still. Just again observing yourself. Again, making that connection of what we do with our body affects our mind and our blood chemistry, which affects our emotions and our actions. Also, what we do with our mind affects our body and our chemical processes. Just that two-way street. Very careful to be vigilant with the mind and take care of the body while we're here. Bringing your hands up to your heart center. Finish with 3 long satnams. Now to begin. Nam. 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 Inhale. And exhale, bowing forward. And inhaling up. And giving yourself a big hug, activating that dopamine reward circuit. And just celebrating all of those little things that we do for ourselves. And enjoy your day. See you next week. Sat